Hey friends, it's time to wrap up my March Use It or Lose It challenge, and I've made a lot of different projects, a lot of embellishments using my stash for my challenge this month. I wanted to kind of show you some last minute things that I made. I don't have my envelope stack to share with you because it's packed up in a box for a swap, but we did create that this week. And then here are the other projects I created. So I did create 3 cards. I just need to go back in and add paper in the inside. I haven't quite finished that. So they're really simple using my scraps. This is the little glitter paper I had a little bit left of. We have this one, which unfortunately, this one got a little messed up. So it got smeared. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to peel this away and add another one on there because I don't want to give someone something when it's that messed up. And then I created this little one for my mom because she saw me create these little twinsies and she loved the one with the fox. So this is going to be a card that I would just hand her because, of course, we can't mail that in the mail with that thick flower. So I think I am going to redo this one just to fix that. And I think what happened when I stack them together, I think I might have smeared it. So yeah, I'll just have to fix that one. And here are those twinsies. I do have 2 of them packed up in my swap ready to go out, but we have this one. Used a lot of my chipboard and little sentiments, some cabochons, puffy stickers, and different things laying around near my desk. And this one. So these are really cute. And then I saw where Hey It's Row created some tulip and butterfly embellishments using the new Scrap Diva design die, and it makes a fringe tulip and a fringe butterfly. So I don't have that die, but I wanted to create some fringe tulips and butterflies. So I went to my Cricut and I cut out some tulips and some butterflies. And then I used these really cool American Crafts fringe scissors. So when you cut with these, here's a little bit of my scrap there. When you cut with these, it cuts the fringe for you. So they're not, I never really get it perfect when I cut with these, but that's okay. So I did make 3 tulips. I use a lot of my chipboard, cabochons. These are from Dollar Tree that I got after Valentine's Day. And then I just took my little nippers here and cut the stick to be shorter. So we have this one. And these are all made using my scrap papers. We have this one, and we have this one here. And this one I put a little dragonfly dangle on. So we have those 3. And then I kind of repeated the process with the butterflies. So we have this one, and my butterflies are using some of those tickets that we created at the beginning of March. So each of those has a ticket in the center. So we have this one, and 2 of these have tassels hanging on them as well. Just have a little dangle off the side. And this one, and I think those turned out so cute. And I think those would be cute added on, like if you wanted to add this on the card, if you were hand giving that to someone, how cute would that be? So that's everything I kind of created this week. So let's talk about what I have left over. So for the glitter girl, I took all of the solids, and the 1 sheet of glitter that I had left was basically a scrap, and I added it to my scrap stash. But the solids I just put with my solids because I can use them. So this is what we have. I did use a couple things on the front. Fussy cut them out for projects. I do have a couple little scraps in here, and then there is a good amount of actual paper. Here's some cut aparts. And then we have full size 12 by 12s left, and I just am not going to use these, so they are just going to get passed on to someone else. So we have that for the glitter girl, and then for we'll do this one next. For the Echo Park 6x6 I Love Easter, we literally just have some cut aparts left and a full sheet of cut aparts. So these ones I'm just going to probably just recycle all of this. So I think that's the plan for that. But we're going to put that aside. So that's what's left out of that. And then this Michael's paper pad, I used most of it. We just have a few of those kind of sheets. It's hard to use. And I used a few of them. And then we do have a few 12 by 12 sheets and these cut aparts. So that is everything that's left. I wish I could have used more, but I was kind of making so much stuff. I was really getting burnt out on creating with these two paper pads. Now, I added the 6x6 papers late in the game, so I didn't really work with this spring fling, and because I added it late in the month, and right not at first, I'm going to go ahead and carry this 6x6 paper pad over into April. I think I can make a few cards with this, so that's going to be my goal for this paper pad, and I will try to use this up by the end of April, so this is going to stay. Now, I did keep the alpha sheet of the stickers from the Glitter Girl, and then from this Craft Smart, I did keep one sheet of the bicycles that I'm going to carry. I'm going to carry these over into April. To be honest, I forgot that I had the alphas in my little envelope I keep in here. And I forgot that I had that in here. And then I also am carrying over this scrap from Glitter Girl and this from the Craft Smart. With the bicycles, I think I can incorporate those in with my April spring crafting. So those are going to stay in my stash. This is just a solid that needs to go into my solid stash. Now, I do have one cut apart from Glitter Girl. I love this girl. I'm going to find something to do with her. So we're keeping her for April. And as far as the stickers go here, I had these in this envelope and completely forgot about them. So they are also going to be moved over into April. And I used a couple of these, so I'm going to try to use some more of these that I can. So this is going to go over into April as well. And again, because it was in this envelope and not on my desk where I could see it, I forgot that I had these butterflies, which I could have used for so many projects. So these items are going to head back over into April with me. And that is why I need things to be out where I can see them or I forget to use them, which is awful. All right, and then as far as my little tiered tray here, I used quite a bit of things, but I do still have some of the cabochons that were on here, and I have also added some things. So these little wooden pieces here, I do not see using that. I also added some more little bits and bobs throughout the month, but I definitely do not see using those. And I think I have a few more of those. So these wooden ones are going to get let go, but the rest are going to stay here for April so I can continue using them. I know that kind of goes against, my use it or lose it, but I want to do my best on trying to use these things if I can. I'm also letting go of these little 4-leaf clovers. I did end up using one of those. And then I think we have a couple of the Glitter Girl stickers that I'm also holding on to. So I chose a few that I thought I could use in April. Again, I forgot about the sticker sheet, and so that was completely my bad for forgetting about it. And then we do have some of these pre-made up rosettes. We're going to let the blue ones go. I used the pink ones. And then we're going to let these go. Even though these were created for me, I have not used them. I didn't use them in February, and I didn't use them this month in March. So those are going to get let go. And then let's see, what else did I have in here? I think that's it. So these items are going to go away from my craft room. Then I did have some scraps left. More than I would like to have left, but like I said, I think I was kind of getting over using this collection. So I did put together 3 5x7 envelopes of scraps. So I have one here ready to go out to my crafty friend Dee as a surprise. And then I have 2. So let me let you have a peek about what's inside. So it's going to be some scraps, and then I cut up the stickers that I didn't want to use. So there's a bunch of stickers in here. And then there is some scrap paper of different sizes in here. I think there's about maybe 10 or 11 sheets in here. And I think what I'll do is actually add in, let's see. Let's add in these Easter scraps in here as well. So let's add those, and then we'll add in these 2. This one has a couple things cut out of it, and let's add this and this, and then we have an empty tab. Awesome. So with that being said, I have 2 of these flat mail scrap envelopes to go out in the mail, and they are going to go to the first 2 people who leave a comment down below on this video. So you need to be a subscriber. You need to be over the age of 18, a U.S. citizen, because unfortunately I can't mail internationally, and you have to just comment. So tell me what project we did this month that was your favorite, and the first 2 people that comment are going to get an envelope full of some of the papers I used and some of those stickers. So a scrap envelope, a little junk journal envelope. So thanks so much, guys, for stopping by and hanging out with me this month in March. I need to figure out another paper pad to use for April. I think I'm going to continue maybe doing some card making in April to build my stash up more. I need to make some like more birthday cards for men. So I'm probably going to incorporate maybe a birthday paper pad in and then do a little bit more spring crafting as well. But I have not made a decision up yet. So stay tuned for that. All right, guys, have a wonderful day and I will talk to you soon. Bye.